Good afternoon and aloha. Today is November 10. So today's passage is from Honen in Gyojo is chapter 21. It's a very famous passage called Ishi Koshozoku in Japanese. So this passage is a letter. Ishi is a one sheet. So one sheet of paper is called uh, ishi. So it's a single note. So single page. And ko is a small and shosoku is a word which means a letter. So koshosoku means it's a small letter. A small letter written in a single page, in a single paper. So that is the meaning of ishi koshosoku. And in the Honen Shonin Gyojo is an illustrated biography of Honen Shonin chapter 21. This letter is indicated for the Kuroda no Hijiri, a monk in Kuroda, or a saint in Kuroda. So this a monk in Kuroda, is not identified, but there is an opinion that he may be a Chogen. Chogen is who restored the Todaiji temple that was burned. So Chogen collected all the donation money and restored the Todaiji temple. And he was one of the considered to be a disciple of Honen Shonin. So this is an opinion, but actually it is not identified. So it is a letter to just a monk in Kuroda or a saint in Kuroda. So Hijiri is a saint. So somebody who is, it indicates a high priest. So a saint in Kuroda. Or maybe the person, the name Kuroda, so I'm not sure. But this is a letter. But this is because of such a short notice, but the many important teachings of Honen Shonin are included in this one sheet letter. So this is often recited during the everyday otsutomi. So this is just as important as Ichimai Kishomo. So Ishi Koshosoku and Ichimai Kishomo are both often recited during otsutomi. So anyway, this is a very important essence of Jodoshu is imparted in this letter. And this is actually very interesting. And in the beginning, in Japanese, 松代の主情を往生極楽の木に当ててみる. So in English translation, when pondering the potential of sentient beings for the attainment of birth in the period of ultimate bliss, during the period of decline of the Dharma, one should not doubt Ojo, even if one's religious practice is minimal. So, 松代の主情王女, so Honen Shonin actually specify, specify the object for whom he is talking. In the beginning, in the first sentence, Honen Shonin specify for the people. What kind of people is Matsudai no Shujo? So it is the people. So for the people who are in the decline of the Dharma. So this is the age that Honen Shonin lived. So not in the modern age, not in the past age, and Honen Shonin specify the object who he wants to talk. And this is Matsudai no Shujo. Shujo is a sentient being. And Matsudai is a decline of the Dharma. So because at the time, the age, because it has almost 1,500 years have passed. So many years passed after Shakyamuni Buddha's death. So the enter, I think 1052 or something, it enters decline of Dharma called Mappo. So Honen Shonin specify people. So this is the teaching for the people of Matsudai, or the age of decline of Dharma. So he was thinking of the potential of sentient being for the attainment of birth in the pure land of ultimate bliss during the period of the decline of the Dharma. Then, 行少なしとても歌ほうべからず. So, for the people of the Mappo, for the decline of the Dharma, please do not doubt, even though your practice is minimal. So, he is encouraging the people of Mappo, and do not ever doubt. Your practice is not enough. Your practice is minimal. Do not doubt. And actually, this do not doubt, the phrase do not doubt is actually repeated in this one sheet letter, Ishiko Shozoku. So I think, I believe that do not doubt this is the conclusion, and also the essence. Do not doubt. And what is the meaning of do not doubt? Do not doubt means do not make question. Why? So do not ask why. That is do not doubt. Because if you make a question, why? That is you fall into the endless circle of asking why. Once you ask why, maybe temporarily you get an answer, and sometimes you are satisfied with that answer. However, no matter how good answer you produce, the answer, the question of asking why never stop. You have to continue ask why, and why. And all the answer can be asked why. So this is like endless circle. So for good and all, you have to ask why. And because nobody knows the answer. So the only way to get out of the asking why, the question why, is stop asking why. Stop asking why. That is, do not doubt. So do not doubt is actually is a quick way to leave the reincarnation of asking why. So asking why is just like reincarnation. Once we ask why, and also once we make doubt, everything can be doubtful. So do not stop. Stop asking why, and do not doubt is the only solution to get out of the reincarnation. So this is Honen Shonin repeat. Do not doubt. Even though your practice may be minimal or not enough, do not doubt. And Honen Shonin repeat. So even if one's religious practice is minimal, birth in the Pure Land is assured with just a single utterance or 10 recitation of Nenbutsu. 1年、10年に足りない。So actually, one recitation or 10 recitation, that's enough. That's enough. So be proud, be confident. Just the one utterance is enough. That is the only way to get out of the reincarnation of the asking why. So one should have no doubt. Well, again, so one should have no doubt. So Honen Shonin said again, no doubt. One should have no doubt that even the karmically evil can attain Hojo. So even though evil can attain Hojo, do not doubt. Okay? Even that, and this is actually 在庫不可教も嫌わじとのたまえる. So this is actually not translated, but who said? This is actually Master Shantao said. Master Shantao said is actually omitted because there are three types of the form, and highly respect form, and regular form, and modest form, and notamairi. The word notamairi means to speak, and notamairi is the highest respect form of speak. And notamairi indicates that someone who is very superior, who is very respectable, say. And this case, notamairi indicates, I think, Master Shantao. So Master Shantao said, you know, even though you are karmic evil, one utterance of Nembutsu or 10 lists of Nembutsu is enough, and do not doubt. That Master Shantao said. So this character, translation, Master Shantao is omitted. And then next, another sentence is it's translated. So let's see later. Buddha Amitabha will never turn away anyone, even he who is filled with grave evil. So, 在根深きをも嫌わずとのたまり. That is, even though you are very sinful, you may be evil, karmically. So from the past, but do not ever doubt. That is the meaning. You are surely be saved. And next again, do not entertain any doubt. So again, do not doubt. So do not doubt, do not doubt, do not doubt. So that is the main thing. Okay? So do not entertain any doubt about birth in the Pure Land through reciting Nembutsu. Even though much time has elapsed since the demise of Buddha Shakyamuni. So although Shakyamuni Buddha passed away a long time ago, and although the right teaching of Shakyamuni Buddha may not be transmitted this time, but do not ever doubt that the recitation of Nembutsu make us possible the birth in the Pure Land. That is Ojo. Ojo means the birth in the Pure Land, the birth in the Jodo. So do not ever doubt. Okay? Although Shakyamuni Buddha passed away a long time ago, and this is the age of Mappo, or the decline, the period of the decline of the Dharma. But do not ever doubt again. And sentient beings who will live in the age after the extinction of the Dharma can also realize that. So although the age after the Mappo, also the age of Mappo, the ending part of the age, this world, they can be achieved, Ojo, even though they can be achieved. But now, contemporary people, we still have teaching of Nembutsu. So that means it's sure that we can achieve the Ojo. So sentient beings who will live in the age after the extinction of the Dharma can also realize birth. And our contemporaries are even more definitely assured. So our contemporary, even the future people, they can achieve Ojo. So contemporary people, uh, the members teaching are still around, and we are good, relatively good environment. Although it's in the Mappo and it's in the wartime, but relatively good time. So that is even more definitely assured. And although one may perceive himself as reprehensible, he should never doubt that attain of Ojo. So again, Nembut practitioner talking about the people of the Mappo, we should never doubt the attainment of Ojo. So do not doubt, do not doubt, do not doubt, do not doubt. And then next, Master Shantao also said himself. So this one, I am a common man with unwholesome passions. So this is actually Master Shanta in the original text in Japanese. 自身はこれ、煩悩を具足せる凡夫なりとのたまえ。So it didn't say Master Shanta said, but this is the last verb, のたまえ。自身はこれ、煩悩を具足せる凡夫なりとのたまえ。And のたまえり the highest form of the verb speak is used in the Honen Shonin text. This means the person who said is Master Shantao, because Honen Shonin respects the most Master Shantao. So Master Shantao said, even though it didn't say Master Shantao, but we can easily tell this is the words of Master Shantao. And Master Shantao said, 自身はこれ煩悩を具足せる凡夫なりとのたまえ。So I am Bomb. I am Bomb. I am a common man. I am a foolish man. And Bonno Gusokuseru. And then I am a man full of desires, full of evil passions. So that one, even the saint Master Shanta said, Master Shanta confessed, I am a common man. So do not, so we can be assured. Even the Master Shanta said he is a common man. So we can be assured. We can be proud to be Bonk. So next, there are numerous pure. So Jippo ni Jodo okeredo. So there is actually Jodo is not alone the Western Pure Land. Jodo is not Amida Buddha Pure Land, but actually there are many. Each Buddha has his Jodo or Pure Land, right? So Yakshi Buddha or Yakshi Niraiza, Medicine Buddha has its own Jodo. And Ashkubibutsu is in the west, in the eastern Buddha, also has its own Buddha. So there are many innumerable, numerous pure Buddha lands in the 10 quarters. In the various worlds, there are many Buddhas. However, we desire to be born specifically in Western Pure Land, because even one who commits a 10 transgression or the 5 grave offenses can be born there. So this is also specifically, among the Pure Land in the 10 direction. Why do we wish for the birth in the Western Pure Land, Amida Buddha land? Each Buddha has its own land, but why specifically we want to go to Amida Buddha's Western Pure Land in the west of Juman Nokudo, 10 billions of thousands of 10 billions of the far away in the west. Why we wish this? Because even one who commits a 10 transgression and or the 5 grave offenses can be born there. Even the bad people can be born there. And this indicates that this is talking about equality. Everybody equal. Okay, everybody equal. So everybody, if you wish to be born, everybody welcome. Everybody, I'm surely sure, everybody welcome. So this is talking about equal, the importance of equal. And that's because of equality that we wish to be born in the Amida Buddha's Pure Land. And he personally will come to welcome into the Pure Land the Nembutsu devotee who recite his name near 3 to 5 times at the time of death. Yes. So he personally will come. Why we wish to the Western Pure Land? Because Amida Buddha will personally come to welcome into his Pure Land the Nembutsu devotee who recite his name. So Amida Buddha come to the next devotee who recite his name just 3 or 5 times. So this number is actually, it doesn't matter, but only a little Nembutsu, he can come because Amida Buddha is the one who emphasizes that everybody equal. Okay, everybody equal. So if you ask me salvation, saving, I go. This is equal opportunity. So this is that's why uh, uh, just a few times, three or neighbor two, even though the one, I can go. Samhita Buddha can go. So that's why Western Pure Land specifically want to go to the Western Pure Land. And we choose the practice of Nembutsu over all other practice because Nembutsu is in accordance with the essential vow of Buddha Mitara. So we choose. So because we want to go to the Western Pure Land, we choose to recite Namu Amida Butsu. And this Namu Amida Butsu is because Buddha wish. Because Buddha wanted everybody come. That is essential. And now, if we sincerely desire birth in the pure land, through Nembutsu by relying upon the essential vow, Ojo with certainty will be assured. So if now you sincerely wish, to be born in the pure land, and relying upon this is like no doubt, okay? Relying upon the essential vow, just relying upon the essential vow and making no doubt, okay? That is a make ojo with certainty assured. So that is a way that ojo can be possible, no doubt, and just relying on the essential vow. Okay? Simply accept and simply follow and simply believe. This is a way that Ojo is possible for sure. And reliance on the grace of essential vow is presupposition of our depth of grace. So, 人人の信心の深きによるべし. So, reliance, whether we can rely on the essential vow or not, is that depend on your depth of the faith. So, it's a presupposition of our depth of faith. It is extremely difficult to be born as a human being, to encounter the essential vow, to awaken aspiration for Ojo, to detach oneself from the delusive worlds of transmigration, and to be born in the pure land. This is our ultimate good fortune. So it is extremely difficult to be born as a human being, to encounter essential vow, and to awaken aspiration for Ojo, to detach oneself from the delusive world and to be born in the pure land. This is our ultimate good fortune. So this is talking about how, like in the Amida Sutra, this teaching, the Nembutsu teaching is Nanshin no Ho. And then all the Buddhas of 10 direction praise the Shakyamuni Buddha who taught the teaching of Nembutsu. Oh, Shakyamuni Buddha, you did an excellent job to expound the teaching of difficulty. So actually, Nembutsu is easy job, but actually to believe in Nembutsu is actually difficult. And so is difficult that to be born as a human being is almost impossible. So it is extremely difficult. First, you know, we as a human being, the fact we are born as a human being is extremely difficult. And among such difficulties, then we met encounter the essential, essential, and then we encounter the teaching of Amida Buddha is also difficult. First, to be born as a human is difficult, and next, to encounter the essential Honga Nyarukoto is also difficult. And the third, to be awakened aspiration for Ojo. So also to aspire for Ojo is another difficult. Yeah? And to detach oneself from the delusive worlds of transmigration and to be born in the pure land. So also to be born in the pure land. But you met you met the essential vow. And this is actually such an ultimate good fortune. So ultimate good fortune is that not only we are born as a human, but also we met the essential vow and we aspire also. This is such an ultimate fortune. It cannot be happen. Very difficult, impossible. But we met. And this is talking about that. This is such a ultimate good fortune. And believing that even a person who commits a 10 transgressions or the 5 grave offenses will be born in the pure land. You, nevertheless, should strive not to commit even the most minor of offenses. Okay, so in the previous why we aspire for the Western, specific Western pure land is because no matter how sinful we may be, or the person, even the person who committed 5 grave offenses can be, those who committed 5 grave offenses can be also achieve ojo for certainty. But the potentially preach. Okay, even though the people who made committed 5 grave offenses and very simple, but as a human, try not to make sin. The attitude and effort is nothing but Buddhist teaching. Our effort is such a very important, is value. So even though those people can be saved, but what is important is that we try not to make sin. We try not to make bad conduct. That is a very basic because no matter how small bad sin can cause, can affect, you know, uh, bad karma, bad result. You know, so this is talking about the karma formation talking. So, do not make, try not, you nevertheless should strive not to commit even the most minor of offenses. Try not to make even those small offenses or small bad conduct. We should not try to. So then, next is a very famous phrase. You know, even person can attain persons of purity, and there is no doubt about Ojo for the virtues. You know, even an evil person can attain persons of purity, and there is no doubt about Ojo for the virtues. So this is a more exploration of even the bad people can be born in the pure life. So why not virtuous people, good people, surely attain Ojo. And then in 悪人名をもて往生す言わんや善人親 So this is in Shinran Shonin the opposite. Even the good people can achieve Ojo. And how about why not the bad people? So this is actually I have my own opinion. This can be wrong. So I want to admit, but this is I think that originally twin phrase. So twin is actually the opposite idea can be true. So this is like light and shadow. Whenever we say the positive thing, and at the same time, there must be negative thing true. So they are both true, light side and dark side. So if one sentence is true, the other opposite in the shadow side have to be true. So Shinran Shonin actually, in the Daigo Gon, it's Honen Shonin Denki found in Daigo Temple, Daigoji Temple, in 1970. Yeah? So this is the idea, 悪人小季節. actually Honen Shonin's idea is written on the Honen Shonin Deki called Daigo. So this is sorry complicated, but uh, even an evil should strive not to commit even the most minor of offenses. And even an evil person can attain birth in the pure. And there is no doubt about Ojo or the virtuous. Believing that just a single utterance of Nembutsu or 10 decisions is never futile. Never futile. So, okay, now using believing, okay, in the beginning part, do not doubt, do not doubt, do not doubt, and believing. Now you believing that a just single utterance of Nembutsu, just a one vocalization of Nembutsu, or 10 decision is never futile. You know, this one should work, and you must exercise Nembutsu continuously. So this is Nembutsu continuously. Everything that in order for Nembutsu continuously is Honisho idea. So number doesn't matter, but Nembutsu continuity is very important. And because the more Nembutsu, the more we are uh, mindful of Buddha's blessing, and we are mindful of the appreciation that we are living. That is caused by the one. Buddha Amitabha, if a single utterance assures Ojo, how much more powerful many repetitions would be. So this is it. If a single utterance assures Ojo, you know, 一年生まる、一年なお生まる、言わんや種子や、一年なお生まる、言わんや種子や。一年なお生まる、言わんや種子。So even the one utterance level to you achieve. Okay, how about more, some more levels that surely achieve possible. Buddha Amitabha fulfilled his vows, in which he promised that he would not be allowed enlightenment until he succeeded in fulfilling the vows in the entirety. He most certainly resides in the Pure Land at the present time. Hence, he will without fail come to welcome us into his land when one time, our time on the earth come to an end. So this is talking about the Junpi Butsudanko. Uh, and then because the Bodhisattva Dhammakaya became Amida Buddha already, and now he is in the Pure Land and he is preaching right now. So his essential vow have to be true. Have to be true. Buddha Shakyamuni will look upon us with gladness as we devotee of Nembutsu abide by his teaching of Nembutsu and depart from the delusive worlds of transmigration, birth and death. Buddha Shakyamuni will look upon us with gladness as we, the devotee of Nembutsu, abide by his teaching of Nembutsu and depart from the delusive world of transmission and death. So, 残念なことに、まあ、皆の恩願に成就を助して何とするのです。本願に成就ということは、信心の深くに見ます。得難き認知を受けた得難き本願に愛と欲しかたき同心を起こした念仏にも恵まれかたき上に見ることがこの中の喜びである。罪は中学魔女心で障害も起こさずと申し、罪人なお生まる、そう、罪人なお生まる、言わんや善人をや。そうそう、罪人なお生まる、言わんや善人をや。罪人なお生まる、言わんや善人をや。That's why even an evil person can attain birth in the pure, and there is no doubt about Ojo or the virtuous. 今日は一年十年なお虚しからずを信じて無限に主すべし。一年なお生まる言わんや多年をや。And next, 阿弥陀仏は主小学の言葉を上して現にかの国になしますが、定めて明寿の時は Yeah, so that one for sure that Amida Buddha, the Dhammakaya Bodhisattva became Amida Buddha, and he raised in the Pure Land right now. And that is Amida Buddha welcome the people at the time of death. Is that true? And next, 釈尊は呼びかな我が教えに従いて少女を離ると知見したま。六方の小物は喜ばしきかな我が少女を信じて二人の浄土に生まれと喜びたもおらんと。So, Buddha Shakyamuni will look upon us with gladness. So, Buddha Shakyamuni are very happy as we devotee of Nembutsu abide by his teaching of Nembutsu and depart from the delusive world of transmigration of birth and death. So, Shakyamuni Buddha was praised by all the Buddha that he taught, expounded the Nembutsu teaching. And he was also happy that Nembutsu devotee attained Hojo. And next, 六方の諸物は喜ばしきかな我が少女を信じて二人の浄土に生まれと喜びたもおらぬ。So, various Buddhas in the six quarters, we also rejoice in the birth of mortal in the Pure Land. Non-retrogress for attaining Buddhahood through our faith in the practice of which is endorsed by the Buddha. The sixth quarter, we also rejoice in the birth of mortals. In the Pure Land of non-retrogress for attaining Buddhahood through our faith in the practice which is endorsed by the Buddha. 六方の諸物は喜ばしきかな我が少女を信じて二人の浄土に Oh, okay. So sometimes, the keywords when you just look at the English translation, this is not the literal translation. This is what is the meaning translation. So literal translation have keyword, very important keyword, and the meaning translation. Sometimes the keyword is missing because the right understanding of the sentence is more important, right? So sometimes literal translation, in the literal translation, the keyword is hidden, and the keyword is not always translated in the meaning translation. So that one sometimes, if you don't need to speak Japanese, but you better look at the original meaning of the Japanese word that Onen Shorin used. Sometimes very important. So like several days ago, there was the 平等の慈悲 in Japanese. 平等の慈悲 is a mercy or compassion. Compassion of equal compassion is literal. Equal compassion. And 平等の慈悲 equal compassion means compassion is everybody equal. It should be equal for everybody. That is the meaning. But in the translation, in the meaning translation, the word, keyword equal is omitted. Equal is omitted, no more equal, and then they just take the meaning. So sometimes have to look, better to look at original words, what are used. So I'm looking right now, and now I get it. 六方の症状は、六方の諸物は喜ばしきな我が症状を信じて、二人の浄土に生まれと喜びたもう。そう、症状ね、六方の諸物は喜ばしきな我が症状を信じて。So, the six quarters, we also rejoice in the birth of mortal beings, the pure land of So, because Lokpo no Shobutsu, all the Buddhas in the six directions actually praised Amida Buddha. Praise Amida Buddha. How great, and you can believe the Buddha is expand his なんか不可思議 the mysterious power that make people have birth in the pure land. And all the Buddhas in the six quotas praise, making praise. And that is guaranteed. And so, 六法の書物, all the Buddha in the six quotas, also they are very happy. And you should, with great joy, express sincere appreciation for your encounter with the essential power of Buddha Amitabha and be moved to the extent that you look skyward and prostrate yourself with joy. So this is a 天に仰ぎ、地に伏して喜ぶべし、この度、皆の本願に会うことを。So this is my favorite place. So, 天に仰ぎ、地に伏して喜ぶべし、この度、皆の本願に会うことを。行住座がにも法ずべし、かの仏の住どころ。So, because it's extremely difficult to be born as a human and to meet, to encounter the essential love, and also extremely difficult to aspire for the birth. But you have met the essential love, and you should look for the skyward and with great joy and express sincere appreciation for your encounter with the essential power of Buddha Amitabha and be moved to extend that you look skyward and prostrate yourself with joy. So prostrate, 地に伏して喜ぶ。So you should rejoice. You should be glad. Okay? Next. 行住座がにも法ずべし、かの仏の音楽を。So 行住座が、while standing, sitting, lying down, walking, that is 行住座が、行住座が。So, walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, you should always recite Nembutsu and be thankful for the benevolence bestowed by Buddha Amitabha. So, walking, standing, sitting, lying down, you should always recite Nembutsu and be thankful for the benevolence bestowed by Buddha Amitabha. So this is, in other words, Nembutsu in continuity. So, 無限に主すべし。無限に主すべし is no intermission that you should continue to recite while standing, sitting, lying down, walking and walking. So this is all the time try to recite. Okay? And 頼みても頼むべきはないし10年の言葉。信じてもなお信ずべきは一徳往生のものだ。Yeah. You must rely upon the words of Buddha Amitabha who bowed. Birth in the Pure Land is assured. We just tell this to Shogun Nembutsu and further believe the declaration of Master Shanta who stated Ojo with certainty will come to pass. Hittoku Ojo no Monai. So, without fail, you can achieve Ojo. That is Hittoku Ojo. That Master Shanta said. You must rely upon the words of Buddha Amitabha who bowed. Birth in the Pure Land is assured with just 10 beasts Shogun Nembutsu. And further believe that declaration, and you must believe also in the conclusion, know that. And then believe, and then you must rely upon words of Buddha Amitabha who bowed. Birth in the Pure Land is assured. And then further believe the declaration of Master Shanta who stated Ojo with certainty will come to pass. So Ojo with certainty, without fail, come to pass. That you believe. that is all about issue koshozo. So the theme is no doubt, do not doubt. And do not doubt means do not make question, do not make ask why. Because once you ask why, it, you fall into the endless circle of the asking why. But only when you stop asking why and also do not doubt, then believe and you rely on. But please do not forget, this is only specifically talking about the people, talking about the people of the period of Mappo or decline of the Dharma. So this is not talking about general people, but people 松代の主張を and then the theme is 松代の主張を往生極楽の木に当ててみる。So not only specify the people of Matsudaira, but also he specified the purpose. Okay, those who 往生を極楽の木に当ててみる。For the birth in the Western Pure Land, okay? Everybody, the birth in the Pure Land, everybody open that Western land, okay? And if you are interested, everybody very equal and open opportunity, and that if you wish to go to the Western Pure Land, so this is specify the people and specify the purpose. The purpose is to go to the pyramid. The ojo, the birth in the jodo. Specify the purpose. And if you follow, if you want to go there, then you listen. Okay? You must rely. You must, uh, no doubt, you must believe, essentially. And you must rely. And then you must believe. So this is a foundation specified for whom he stood. And what is the goal? What is the uh, purpose? The great purpose. That is to be born in the Western, not Eastern, Western Pure Land called Jodo, Gokuraku Jodo, Amida Skavati, the ultimate bliss, ultimate happiness. So this is Honen Shonin's essence teaching is imparted here. And later, uh, you know, even the evil person attain Ojo, even the evil person can attain birth in the Pure Land, and there is no doubt about Ojo or the virtuous. Even a virtuous person can attain birth in the Pure Land, and there is no doubt about Ojo or the evil. That is Master Shinran words. So, as I said, that these are twin phrases, and one light side and one shadow side, and light and shadow can be two both true. aspire for my body to be as pure as an incense burning. I aspire for my mind to be like the light of wisdom. With every thought, I burn this incense of discipline and meditation to dedicate myself to the past, present, and future Buddhas of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Buddhas who eternally dwell in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Dharma, the teachings which eternally exist in the lands of the 10 directions. I wholeheartedly take refuge in the Sangha, the community which eternally exists in the lands of the 10 directions. We reverently call upon Amida Buddha, the world honored one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon Shakyamuni Tathagata, the invited one, to enter this sacred place. We reverently call upon the Tathagata of the 10 directions to enter this sacred place. The harmful actions I have done in the past are all derived from my inherent greed, anger, and delusion. Born of my conduct, words, and thoughts, I now repent them all. The unsurpassed, profound, and wondrous Dharma, even after hundreds, thousands, million eons, is difficult to encounter. We now here receive and uphold it. May we understand the true message of the Tathagata. The verse in praise of Buddha, Lokeshvararaja. The Buddha's luminous face is majestic and his sublime powers unsurpassed. To such radiant splendor, nothing compares. The sun, moon, and precious jewel that shine so luminously, all become obscure and dark like black ink. The Tathagata's appearance transcends this world and is beyond compare. Your great voice, perfect enlightenment, resounds in the 10 directions. Your conduct, learning, diligence, concentration, wisdom, and majestic virtues are unparalleled. They are extraordinary and wondrous. In profound clarity and virtuous mindfulness on the oceans of teaching of all the Buddhas, you have mastered their depths and exhausted their secrets to the end. Ignorance, greed, and anger, the world honor one is forever without. Among humans, you have the valor of a lion. Your sublime virtues are infinite. Your accomplishments are vast, and your wisdom profound and wondrous. Your radiant light, with its majestic quality, shakes its great thousand-fold world. I vow to become a Buddha equal to you, sacred Dhamaki. Transcending birth and death, I will lead all to emancipation. In generosity, resolve, adhering to precept and diligence, as well as in meditation and wisdom, I shall be supreme. I resolve to become a Buddha to carry out this vow. To all who are afraid and in fear, I will bring them great peace. Even if There are Buddhists, hundreds, thousands, billions, innumerable great sages, as many as the sons of the Ganges. I shall make offerings to them all, to every one of these Buddhas. Nothing will be like my seeking the way, resolute, unfailing. So even if, like the sons of the Ganges, all the Buddha's words, again consist of uncountable infinite lamps, my radiant light shall completely illuminate and pervade through all these realms. Thus, my devotional practices and sublime powers will be impossible to measure. May I become a Buddha whose land is most sublime. May all who are there be wondrous and unique. And may this place of practice be separated. This land will be like ultimate enlightenment and beyond compare. I will have compassion for all beings and emancipation them all. Those from the 10 directions who come to be born in my land, their minds will be joyful and pure. Having reached my land, they will immediately experience happiness and serenity. May the Buddha believe in me and be my true witness. I vow before you to dedicate my strength in achieving this aspiration. The world-honored one of the 10 directions, having unimpeded wisdom, may they forever bestow this honor and know my will to practice. Even if my body must undergo all suffering and pain, I will carry out my practice with diligence and endurance to the end, without regret. Namanda. 仏山に告げたまわけ無量呪物の偉人光明は最尊第一にして諸仏の光明もよく及ばざるところなり、あるいは仏法あり百仏世界あるいは千仏世界を照らす。よう取りてこれをいわばすなわち東方豪者の仏説を照らす。南方南西北方周囲上下もまた格のごとし。あるいは仏法あり七尺を照らして、あるいは一義順二三四五順を照らす。格のごとく転売してないし、一仏説道を照らす。この家に無料呪物をは無料鉱物、無料無変鉱物、無芸鉱物、無大鉱物、無能鉱物、症状鉱物、歓喜鉱物、地霊鉱物、空断鉱物、難知鉱物、無償鉱物、超日学鉱物と申したてます。それ史上ありてこの光にあるものは三苦消滅し、真に無難なり、歓喜予約して全人生ず。もし三図文句のところにありて、この光明を見立てまつれば皆不足を得てまた苦悩なし。受従の後皆下脱を講義。無料呪物の光明を見学にして実行を商用する。諸仏の国土に聞こえざることなし。ただ我今その光明を称するのみにあらず、一切の諸仏、正門、弦楽、もろもろの五大師もことごとくともに誕生したもの、また格のごとし、もし史上ありてその光明の一人功徳を聞きて日夜に小絶して、自信不断なれば心の正願に従いて、その国に生ずることを得てもろもろの菩薩、正門、大師のために、共に誕生してその功徳を称せられる。その思考してのち仏道を売るときに至りて、あまねく実法の諸仏を出すのために、その光明を誕生られんこと、また今のごとくならん。仏ののたまわく我無量事物の光明、偉人の義手妙なることを説く。昼夜一行するともなお、まだ尽くことあたわし。方言義として一人気あまりなし、格のごとき縁妙ともに等しきものなし、
1月まりの思考、遠慮なるも皆ことごとく論定して直し、地獄のごとし、如来の要言は世に超えて友柄なし、小学の第四響き実法になる、開門精進三昧知恵徳友柄なく、師匠を蹴るなり、人体としてよく諸仏の国会を念じ、人を極め奥を尽くしてその海底を極む、無明と欲と怒りと世相が長くなし、人の死、人徳無明なり、公君広大にして知恵人妙なり、光明の磯は大戦を振動したも、願わくは我差物して小法に等しく、生じをかどして下脱せずということなからん。捨てと上位、海と人と精進と格のごときの三昧とは、知恵を優れたりとす。我誓う仏を生むまでにあまねくこの間を要して一切の空腹のために大案をなさん。たとえ仏ありて百千万の苦悩を無料にして大小かつ豪者のごとくならん。一切のこれらの諸物を供養せんより道を求めて検証にして知る数をかざるにはしかし。例えば豪者のごとくなる諸物世界また不影武士の節度ありて光明をことごとく照らしてこの諸々の国にあまねからん。格のごとく精進にして偉人はかりがた偉人かりがたからに我が差仏の国土をして第一七しその種奇妙にして道場超絶し国第四のごとくにして闘争なからん。我まさに一切を愛民し土脱すべし実法より来生戦後の真ね症状にしてすでに我が国にいたならば気楽安穏ならしめ願わくは仏信用したまえこれ我が心情なり願を彼に起こして主力を力証せん実法の世間知恵世尊知恵無下なり常にこの尊をして我が信行を知らしめたとえ身をもろもろの功徳の中にとどむとも我が行は精進にして忍んでついに悔いだAmida Buddha's original vows as an essential gate to the ultimate bliss. May this merit be transferred equally to enable us to immediately attain birth in the pure land.慈しみ敬って拝読したてまつる元祖法然上人語第十章初代の史上往生極楽の木に当ててみるに行少なしとても歌のべからず一年十年に足りぬし罪人なりとても歌のべからず大根深きをもきらわしとのため時下れみとても歌のべからず大めずにもの史上な表往生すべしいわいや近代親我が身はのしとても歌をめからず自身はこれ本の規則せり本部なりとのたまえり一方二丁の家での最後を願うは中学語訳の師匠の生まれるゆえなり諸仏の中に皆に帰したてまつるは3年5年に至るまで自ら来航したもゆえなり修行の中に念仏を持ちうる若の仏の恩願なるゆえなり今皆の本願に乗じて往生しなんに願として上絶ということはゆえからず本願に乗ずることは新人の深きによるべし受けがたき認知を受けて愛がたき本願にあいて起こしがたき同心を起こして離れがたき輪廻の里を離れて生まれがたき浄土に往生せんこと喜びの中の喜びなり罪は重悪無益のものも丸と信じて正体をも形と思うべし大人なお丸いわいや善人語や要は一年十年なおなしからずと信じて向け にしとるし、一年のなる言わんやたねんのや。阿弥陀仏は不死小学の言葉を成就して現にかの国にましましては、ざめて明中の時は代行したまま。釈尊は雪かな我が教えに従いて、少女はなると知見に従い、六方の諸仏は喜ばしきかな我が少女を信じて二人の浄土に生まれと喜びたもらんと。天に青き地に伏して喜ぶべし、この度皆の本願にあること。行中坂にも大ずべしかの仏の音読を頼みても頼むべきは何し10年の言葉、信じてもなお信ずべきは一徳往生のなり。Day 10. Note on a single page. When pondering the potential of sentient beings for the attainment of birth in the pure land of ultimate bliss during the period of the decline of the Dharma, one should not doubt Ojo, even if one's religious practice is minimal. Birth in the Pure Land is assured with just a single utterance or 10 recitations of Nembutsu. One should have no doubt that even the karmically evil can attain Ojo. Buddha Amitabha will never turn away anyone, even he who is filled with grave evil. Do not entertain any doubt about birth in the pure through reciting Nembutsu, even though much time has elapsed since the demise of Buddha Shakyamuni. Sentient beings who will live in the age after the extinction of the Dharma can also realize birth, and our contemporaries are even more definitely assured. Although one may perceive himself as reprehensible, he should never doubt the attainment of Ojo. Master Shanta also said to himself, I am a common man with unwholesome passions. There are numerous pure Buddha lands in the 10 quarters. However, we desire to be born specifically in the Western Pure Land, and because even one who commits the 10 transgressions or the 5 grave offenses can be born there. We rely exclusively upon Buddha Amitabha among all other Buddhists because he personally would come to welcome into the Pure Land. The Nembutsu devotees who recite his name are mere 3 to 5 times at the time of death. We choose the practice of Nembutsu over all other practices because Nembutsu is in accordance with the essential vow of Buddha Amitabha. Now, if we sincerely desire birth in the Pure Land through Nembutsu by relying upon the essential vow of Ojo, with certainty we be assured. Reliance on the grace of essential vow is a presupposition of our depth of faith. It is extremely difficult to be born as a human being, to encounter the essential vow, to awaken the aspiration for Ojo, to detach ourselves from delusive worlds of transmigration, and to be born in the Pure Land. This is our ultimate good fortune. Believing that even a person who commits the 10 transgressions or the 5 grave offenses will be born in the Pure Land. You nevertheless should strive not to commit even the most minor of offenses. Even an evil person can attain birth in the pure. There is no doubt about Ojo for the virtuous. Believing that just a single utterance of Nembutsu or 10 discussion is never futile. You must exercise Nembutsu continuously if a single utterance assures Ojo. How much more powerful many repetitions will be. Buddha Amitabha fulfilled his vow in which he promised that he would not realize enlightenment until he succeeded in fulfilling the vows in their entirety. He most certainly resides in the Pure Land at the present time. Hence, he will without fail come to welcome us into his land when our time on the earth comes to an end. Buddha Shakyamuni will look upon us with gladness as we, devotees of Nembutsu, abide by his teaching of Nembutsu and depart from delusive worlds of transmigration of birth and death. Various
Buddhists in the six waters, we also rejoice in the birth of mortals in the pure land of non-retrogress for attaining Buddhahood through our faith in the practice of Nembutsu, which is endorsed by the Buddhists. You should, with great joy, express sincere appreciation for your encounter with the essential vow Buddha Amitabha and to be moved to the extent that you look skyward and prostitute yourself with joy. Walking, standing, sitting, or lying down, you should always recite Nembutsu and be thankful for the benevolence bestowed by Buddha Amitabha. You must rely upon the words of Buddha Amitabha, who vow birth in the pure land is assured with just 10 recitation of Nembutsu. And further believe the declaration of Master Shanta, who stated, Ojo, with certainty we come to pass. The infinite light of Amida Buddha illuminates the 10 directions of the world, and all who call upon his name shall be received and never abandoned. I revere the King of the great compassionate vows, Amida Buddha, the dispatcher and founder of the teaching Shakyamuni Buddha, all the Buddhas, as many as the sons of the Ganges in the six directions, Kannon, Seishi, all the great Bodhisattvas, the world assembly of ultimate bliss, the beings of the pure and great ocean, and the three treasures and the great compassion of Amida Buddha. Namu Amidamu 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 Namu Amidamu.
May there be harmony below the heavens with the sun and the moon shining brightly. May the wind and rain be timely and disasters and calamity not arise. May nations be bountiful, people safe, and armies and weapons not be used. Leave us revere virtue and humility and cultivate respect and humility. Our High Patriarch Homyo, the Great Master Shintao, our founder of the Great Master Enko, Tozen, Ejo, Gokaku, Jikyo, Meisho, Bajun, Honi, Daishi, Honen, Shoni, the Second Patriarch, National Teacher, Dosho, Daisho, Shoju, great transmitter of the true teaching, Shoko Shun. The light of transmitting the pure land of the three countries, and all the great patriarchs by realizing the compassionate blessings of Amida. Namu Ami Namu 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 Ami Namu Ju Namu Ami Namu. The founding master of our temple, Reverend Jitsujo Murayama, Reverend Gentetsu Harada, Reverend Tatsuyu Yoshida, Reverend Kenjo Ito, Reverend Shozan Kato, Reverend Ryukai Yamaguchi, Reverend Shuzui Hino, Reverend Yoshun Hayashi, Reverend Kenjo Rakami, all the restorer and all the priests who serve this temple with a prudent practice will achieve perfect enlightenment to return to this world from the pure land to guide us again. Namu Ami Namu 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 Namu Ami Namu. We again offer my prayers to my teachers, ministers, to my father and mother, so to all the temple members, donors, and all living beings with whom I have karmic connections. May all those who are living experience joy, prosperity, and longevity without limit. May those who have died escape from suffering and transcend to be born into the pure land. Namu Ami Namu 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 Zu Namu Ami Namu. We pray for the peace and stability of our temple and for complete affinity with the past. May we be completely free of hindrances and all cultivate our practice for the Buddhist paths. Namu Ami Namu 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 Zu Namu Ami Namu. Since the founding of this temple, to all the members, daily and monthly memorial tablets, the recently deceased, those in the intermediate stage of existence, and to all spirits. Namu Ami Namu 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 Zu Namu Ami Namu. We now hear on with the virtues accumulated from this practice, place of practice, of transfer our merit to all beings for their happiness and achievement of enlightenment. Namu Ami Namu 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 Ami Namu Zu Namu Ami Namu. 私が脇は戦士領持つを難をし、三階番で上無ないし崩壊、踊りある。We aspire for these merits and virtues to be equally bestowed upon all, and may we together develop the aspiration for enlightenment to achieve birth in the pure light. However innumerable sentient beings are, I honestly vow to enlighten them all. However inexhaustible delusions are, I honestly vow to extinguish them all. However immeasurable the Buddha's teachings are, I honestly vow to comprehend them all. However incomparable enlightenment is, I honestly vow to attain it by all means. I sincerely wish to share the blessing with all beings. Together we are born into the pure land of ultimate bliss to achieve the way of the Buddha. May we now call upon all the Buddhas to return to their lands. We offer incense and flowers in appreciation to send them off. We ask for your compassionate guidance and protection. May those who have gone before us to encourage us to attain birth is a pure. My God.